Hello guys, welcome back to our new session of Programming Problem Breaker. So in this session, we are gonna solve a new problem of Amazon and orders. So this interview question or skill problem was asked by Amazon and DoorDash companies. So we can see this is a medium level of question. So first we can move to the problem statement. So you can see before moving to the problem statement, we can see we have given two schema and data set. So we can see our first schema or table is worker and our second table is title. So now you can see we have the two tables. First let me show you how these two tables look like. So first let me start the windows. So now you can see I have start the database editor and I have selected the particular database. Now I'll show you the first table which is of worker and the second table is from title. So you can see in first worker table we can see we have provided with a worker ID. So you can see first name of worker is John and the last name is Doe. And after that the particular worker has salary 80,000 and they have provided also the joining date and the department in which the particular worker is working. So you can see in first table we have the five rows or five data of particular workers. As we can see in the next table of title, we can see we have provided a worker reference ID, worker title. Worker titles means we can say what is the position of the worker or what is the designation of the worker. So you can see worker reference ID, one is engineer, two is marketing manager, third one is sales manager, fourth is junior engineer, fifth is senior salesperson. So that's how this data is provided. And the third column is affected from. So even the affected from can be like the date they are designed or the date they have joined. It's like you can see they the date can be the date they have joined. So you can see in worker table we have provided a worker id and the second in worker reference id. So we can take one as a primary and the second as a foreign key to link up the both table. So now we can move on to the problem data set. So you can see in problem our first problem segment is they have asked about you have been asked to find the job title of the highest paid employees. So you can see our first problem is find the job titles of. So we can break this problem statement in first segment. Our problem is this: find the job titles of the highest paid employees. So you can see we have to find the data for from the only highest paid employees. So you can see we can start with our first approach, which is to find the highest paid employees. So you can see in both tables the highest paid employees we can find from the salary. So salary is in first table, which is in worker table, and the second table is title. So you can see in title table we can find the titles. So the problem statement is you have been asked to find the job titles of the highest paid employees, and your output should include the highest paid title or multiple titles with the same salary. So from the second statement, you can see there was a output should include the highest paid title or multiple titles with the same salary. It means that if a employee or multiple employees can have the highest paid salary. So from the second line, it is directly said that the highest paid title or multiple titles with the same salary. So you can see we can first find the highest paid employee or highest paid salary. For finding the highest paid salary, we can take the first table from worker. So we can see select star from worker. So we can just find max from salary. So you can see the highest salary in worker table is 1,20,000. So it is of two times. So we can see the salary is of two times. So for finding the worker title of the both salaries, we can first join the worker and title. So the second statement which says the highest paid title multiple titles. So multiple title is because the highest salary is 1,20,000 and 1,20,000 and worker ID 2 and 3, and 2 and 3 worker has working title marketing manager and sales manager. So that's how they have said that find the highest paid title or multiple titles with the same salaries. So we have to output these two highest paid titles for the salary of 1,20,000, which is the highest paid salary, or they can be the highest paid employees. So now we have find out the highest paid salary. So we can find out the highest paid titles by first we can join both table. So we can say select star from worker W, join title T on W dot worker ID is equal to T dot worker reference ID. So this is where we have joined the two tables. So for finding the worker title of the both highest paid employees, we can put a condition where we can say salary is equal to highest paid salary. So we can say salary is equal to this subquery. So we are using this subquery for getting the highest paid employees. And now if I hit enter, now you can see we have got the two rows. So these two rows are of the which employees which have the highest paid employees, which is a Jane Smith and Alice Brown. So in question what they have asked is find the job title of highest paid employees. So we have find the highest paid employees which is of Jane Smith and Alice Brown, and now they have set the highest paid title or multiple titles with the same salary. So you can see the highest paid employees have same salary 1,20,000, and they have worker title as two marketing manager and sales manager. So what they have said is you have been asked to find the job titles of. So for finding job titles we can just directly write, what we can write is worker title. So now you can see we have the two titles marketing manager and sales manager. So these titles are of highest paid employees which has same salary is 1,20,000, and we have multiple titles which is marketing manager and sales manager. So guys, this is how we solve this problem. That's all guys from my side. Thank you. Bye bye.